believing that ginseng is full of restorative properties. Ginseng users have better physical and mental performance all round. Koreans have developed some unique dishes using it. Today's dish, Susam-takkui, or grilled chicken with fresh ginseng, is a good example. You can enjoy its distinct flavor and taste produced by the wonderful combination of chicken and ginseng. You will make a step up in Korean food culture.
안녕하세요. Hi everyone, I'm Hwa-young. Thanks for joining us on More Than Kimchi, where you can experience the pleasure of Korean cuisine. Today we will learn how to prepare Susam-takkui, grilled chicken with fresh ginseng. Susam-takkui is an excellent party dish, simple to prepare, but tastes great. You can enjoy the wonderful combination of grilled chicken and fresh ginseng. Now let's meet Mrs. Han Bok-sun, who will teach us this delicious chicken dish.
네,
쌤, 안녕하십니까? 오늘 잘
네,
부탁드리겠습니다.
고맙습니다.
And this is Jenny Wallace, our guest today.
Good to
Hello,
see you
Jenny.
again. I've been
Thanks
looking
for
forward to
coming.
this one.
Yes, it's going to be a wonderful dish. We're going to use fresh ginseng, which is susam. That's how we get the title Susam-takkui. So let's take a look at the ingredients. Here I have chicken. You may use chicken leg or chicken breast.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter which way you prefer. I know these days people like to use chicken breast because it has less fat,
Yes.
but it's really up to you. And then here I have susam, fresh ginseng, and this is green onion called tepa. It's a little bit of larger than regular onions, green onions. So it's tepa. And for marinating sauce, I have lots of seasoning. Let's take a look. Chopped garlic, chopped green onion, chopped ginger. Ginger is a nice addition for chicken dish. And then I have sesame seeds, sesame oil, soy sauce, sugar, salt, and red pepper threads. So this is the marinating sauce.
네.
So let's start.
오늘 그 닭 부위가
네.
맛이 물론 지방도 이 닭다리 부분은 많이 있지만은 또 맛이 진해서 또 그리고
yeah.
쫄깃쫄깃한 맛이 있어요.
Yeah. So I mentioned you may use chicken breast, but chicken leg the texture is nicer and also it's more juicier.
Probably holds
So,
together
right,
better.
yeah. So we will use chicken leg
네.
today.
그래서 이거를 뼈를 쓰지 않고서는
Right.
발라두기
First, you
때문에
need to bone the from chicken, and they will cut it into a nice size to grill.
네.
So we're gonna use the skin the way it is. You may, take off the skin, but for this we will use the skin with the skin, but just to bone the chicken.
그리고 여기 지금 기름이
Yeah.
이제 좀 덩어리가 지어 있는 거는 좀 떼어내고요.
Yeah. And then
그다음에
if you don't, care for those fat, if you see a chunk of fat, you can also
Take it
cut
off.
off. Yeah.
Extra bones.
Yes, but Koreans, we really like the chicken legs more than breast because it has a nice texture
Yeah.
and very juicy, as I mentioned.
네. 잘
그다음에는-
익고
네.
또 이 뒤도 보면은 이렇게 껍질이 있으니까
right.
이것도 좀
Yeah.
이렇게 칼집을 좀
Right.
내서 양념도
Yeah,
Score
you
the
need to
skin.
a little bit or pound. So that way, there are two reasons you are doing it. One reason is it absorbs the marinating sauce very well,
yes.
and also it softens the meat. Also, when you cook, it doesn't take that long to cook. So many good reasons to score your meat a little bit or a pound. 그리고 자르진 않고 그대로
네,
할까요?
이제
구울
일단은 이제
때는요?
크게 굽는
Right.
거니까
Both
그다음에
sides? Both sides?
Yeah, both sides, just a little bit. You just score the meat, so that way it will absorb the sauce very well, and it doesn't
cutting your
take
fingers off.
it doesn't take that long to cook. And we don't want to cut the chicken yet. We'll just grill it that way.
이제 요거를 한 다음에 이제 양념을 재워놔야 되는데 거기에는 간장 양념에다 지금 오늘은 특별히 수삼을 좀 넣으려고 그래요.
Yeah.
그래서
And I showed all the sauce, all the seasonings that we're going to use for marinating, but we will also use a little bit of susam in the marinating sauce. That will give a kind of nice additional flavor. So here, all grated susam, ginseng, we'll just add this with other seasonings for marinating.
네.
So we'll make the sauce for marinating.
간장을 갖다가
네.
100g에 대해서 한 큰술 정도 하시면
네.
되겠네요. 그쪽도 하나
그렇게
만드시죠.
할까요? Would you
예.
like to make the seasoning, the marinating sauce? So about 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. If you have about 100 gram of
네,
meat.
그러니까 요게 한 150이면 하나 반 정도 넣죠.
Right. So soy sauce. And then you will add a little bit of sugar.
요거에 한 반 정도.
About
Does it
half
matter?
tablespoon. Yeah, that's good. So soy sauce, sugar, and next we'll add a little bit of pepper. 선생님 꽃 좀 주시겠습니까?
네.
I'll add a little bit for you. So soy sauce, and then there's some pepper, sugar,
기본적인 거고요. 그다음에 지금
and then ginger.
요거를 넉넉히 넣죠.
And we'll put the generous amount of grated or chopped ginger and also grated ginseng. That really gives a very interesting flavor. We'll see later.
Yeah, so
And
it's
then
just the ginger.
chopped ginger,
조금만
chopped
넣으셔도
ginseng,
되겠어요.
little bit of ginseng,
그다음에 마늘 다진 것도
and
넣고요.
chopped green onions and garlic. This is almost like marinating bulgogi. I'm sure you're familiar with bulgogi in Korea. The only difference is because it's a chicken dish, we are adding ginger, but also for this dish we'll use grated susam, which is ginseng. And this is
다르게.
called 실고추, dried red pepper.
Like the ground stuff that's
Right,
used.
right. But instead of
sliced.
grounding, you just slice it very, very thin. So it looks like thread, so we call it 실고추. Red pepper
Looks a bit like
thread.
saffron.
Yes. Yeah, except
Isn't
it has a hot flavor.
Yeah, I suppose just the colour,
Looks just
yeah.
like saffron, right.
때때로 술도 조금 넣기도 하고 양념이 너무 빡빡할 때는 물을 조금 넣어서 해도 되겠어요.
You can also put some, rice wine or a white wine, or if you think it's too thick, you can add a little bit of water.
Or vinegar?
Yeah. Vinegar, I don't think we use for chicken wings, no. But rice wine would be definitely a nice addition.
이렇게
네.
해서
네.
저 물에다 넣고 한번
And then where's
부쳐볼게요.
your chicken? We need a bowl over there.
저 뒤에
Over
거기다
here.
넣고
Right. So let's marinate your chicken. Put it over here. That's why we scored the meat before, because it really absorbed the sauce very well that way. And after you put the marinating sauce, we'll probably marinate for about 20 minutes. You don't want to do too long because it tends to be kind of tasteless.
Do
So
I use
make
my
sure you
hands?
don't leave it too long. Yes.
손으로 주물주물해서 전체
With Korean cooking, you do use your hands. So that looks very good. You're doing just fine. So here, we first score the chicken. We make all those seasonings together and make a marinating sauce. So you put it all together. And this state, you will leave it for about 20 minutes.
In the fridge?
Oh, outside is fine
Outside,
too. Or if you think it's going to be longer than 20 minutes, you should put it in the refrigerator, but be sure to cook it, within 20
Could you do
20
that
minutes.
the day before? If you were, say,
We don't
having a
want
party?
to do it because if you leave with the marinating sauce too long, the meat becomes kind of tough and actually tasteless. So we prefer marinating only for about 20 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
그 다음에는 파를 썰어야
그다음에 이제
되겠죠?
파를 위에다 얹을 거예요.
Yeah.
네,
So while
그래서
you are marinating the chicken, we have work to do. This, yes, because I say this is with the fresh ginseng, and with the
파를 이렇게 갈르면은
with tepa, which is a large size onion, green onion. So with tepa, you will make tiny, thin strips. We'll do that with ginseng and also with the green onion. That looks good. So you are making a very thin strips.
Finish.
Thinner is better, but do what you can do. So here we need to make with the tepa, which is a large green onion, or it's almost like a leek.
Yeah. Yes, it looks more like a
Yeah,
leek to me.
yes.
우리는 고기를 먹을 때는
예.
이렇게 향이 나는
그렇죠.
향채, 그러니까
예.
마늘이나 파나
예.
그런 걸 같이 먹게
예.
되죠.
So, adding green onion with grilled meat has a very nice combination. On top of that, today we are using also ginseng too. So, it'll be a very nice dish.
그냥 이렇게 하면
예.
굉장히 맵거든요.
예, 예.
그래서 물에다가 좀 담가가지고서 이렇게 좀 비벼 씻으세요.
Right. And with green onions, when you chop, all the juice comes out and it becomes kind of spicy.
Yeah.
And in order to get rid of the spiciness, what you do is you soak it in cold water and let it sit for a while.
And that takes the
Yes,
bitterness out.
the bitterness out. Also, it's very crispy. Very nice addition with the meat
didn't know
dish.
that.
Also in your salad.
Yeah.
Try it. It just is a wonderful vegetable. After
Ice
you-
water or just water?
Just regular water is fine. You will soak it in for a while.
그래서 물기를 좀 걷어 놔두고요.
And you can also leave it this way in the refrigerator too.
Overnight?
Not too long. Then it becomes really too tasteless. So
Yeah.
we don't want to do that. So green onion tepa is ready.
인삼의 모양이 꼭 사람 이렇게 느껴서
그죠?
이 사람 인자잖아요.
그죠? Yeah. And I have to tell you, insam, in means person. When you look at ginseng, we think it's almost like a shape of a human body. So it's ginseng, insam.
That,
So
the man
in-
root.
Yeah. And also, if you look at the Chinese character of in, which is person, is like this.
Yeah.
It's the same shape.
Of course.
That's how
yes.
it get the name of ginseng. So, 이걸
그것도 한번
드릴까요?
채를 한번 좀 썰어봐요.
And with this, you're going to cut the same way as you did with the green onion. You slice them very thinly, and then you make it as thin strips.
근데 이런 거는 차를 끓여 마시고 또 생채도 해 먹고.
So with those tiny roots, when you buy this susam, these thin ones you can use with in salad. Or sometimes even we make kimchi, all different kind of thing. Or even you can make a ginseng tea. It's fine.
Very healthy.
Many different uses.
그리고 이렇게 얇게 썰어서는
예.
여기에다가 그 꿀을 찍어서
예.
먹죠.
그죠?
응.
And we really like to enjoy sometimes this ginseng fresh way. One way you can enjoy is you cut them very thinly and then you use honey. So enjoy fresh ginseng with honey. Then you get
it in the honey.
yes. So you get to enjoy the sweet flavor of honey and also the slight bitter,
Yes,
crispy.
ginseng's supposed to be quite bitter, isn't it?
It's not
Yeah.
that bad. You can try a little later. You will see it with the chicken, grilled chicken. It's a very nice sweet bitter flavor.
Yeah.
I say sweet, but I will see what you think. To me, it's kind of sweet, bitter flavor.
그래서 너무 크게 하면은
예.
이제 향이 진하니까
그렇죠.
조금 가늘게
예,
하거나
예.
다져도 좋은
그렇죠?
방법이에요.
Yeah. So with this dish, with green onion, also with ginseng, because of its kind of spicy, bitter flavor, make sure the strips are very tiny. Yours are a little
Mine are
bit,
too
but and another way, if the making strips are kind of difficult, you can also chop them. Just chop them fine and sprinkle a little bit at the top.
Right, so
That's
it
another
relaxes.
way.
Right.
Yeah. So here we have green onions. Make thin strips and
we'll
then
save mine
soak
for
it in
another
water. So we are ready with the
Yeah.
green onions and here also with the
네.
ginseng, which is
그러면 이제
susam.
그동안에 여기 이제 맛이
네.
다 배웠을 거예요. 그럼 이제 이걸
Right.
구우면
Yeah.
되겠어요?
So the chicken is already ready to be grilled. It's been marinated with the sauce for a while, and we'll grill them.
네.
This is a real nice way of enjoying chicken. You know, we have many different ways of cooking chicken. You know, braising or you roast it all different ways. But grilling, I think, is always the best way.
네, 이렇게 해서 지금 이건 숯불인데 그것도
네.
같이 구울까요?
Yeah.
네, 이렇게 해서
I'm a great fan of
Yes,
chicken.
yeah.
이거 직화에다 구우니까 속까지 잘
and this
구워야죠.
grilling grill, this is the Korean style.
It's a very
It's
useful
a very
contraption.
handy because once you cook, you can just turn it over. So we use this for grilling chicken, meat, also fish. Wonderful grill you can
Hold it
use.
all together.
여기
Yeah.
보면 이렇게 숯불이거든요, 그렇죠? 그러니까
네.
숯불이니까 이거는 나무를 태워가지고 만든 거잖아요.
Also, charcoal usually you tend to make with the coals, right? But Korean charcoal is made of wood.
Right.
So those are burned wood. And with this, you can also use indoor. It's safe, quite safe to use indoor too.
네, 이렇게 돼서 천천히
천천히 구워야 되겠죠?
완전히 구워야
Yeah.
되겠어요.
And if you prepare this at home, make sure you take time and all the chicken is cooked. If you cook one side, once it's done, you turn it over just once because you don't want to keep turning back and forth. That way you lose all those delicious juice. So you cook one side, once it's done, you turn over just once. I think that's same with any barbecuing.
Yeah.
네, 급할 때는 팬에다 굽기도 하지만은 맛이 완전히 다르겠죠.
Right. So grilling is a real best way
Yes.
to cook chicken.
그래요. 이게 한참 익어야 되니까 그게 좀 미리 좀
this
구워놓은
way?
거죠.
So as I mentioned, you do need to take time to cook chicken. You don't want to burn it. You want to make a medium flame and take your time to cook. So on this side, you started a little earlier. So these
Can
are
you keep
almost
adding
done.
the extra marinade on
Yeah.
top?
If you like,
그렇죠.
of
나물
course,
여기다
that's a
하면은.
very good way. If you want to add a
Yeah.
little bit more as you
Keep it
grill.
moist, I suppose.
That's right.
Yeah.
You put more marinating sauce. Smells wonderful.
Making me hungry already.
Almost done.
우리는 젓갈을 사용하기 때문에 서양 사람들들은 포크 나이프가 아니고
yeah,
잘라서
yeah,
이제 담아야
yeah.
되겠거든요.
So, we grill, and when we eat, we use chopsticks instead of knife and fork. So once you grill it, we'll cut it to a bite size.
Yeah.
So Korean food, we don't really serve anything in a big chunk like you would use it. So we cut it into a nice bite size or serving size. 그다음에
And would you do it? You do this while it's still hot.
Yes, yes. So you wanna serve this hot. You
It's
don't
a
wanna,
hot dish, it's not a
yes,
cold.
Definitely. So here's a dish. Smells wonderful.
Doesn't it?
So here we have grilled chicken with the good marinating sauce. And remember, the marinating sauce also has a little bit of ginseng.
Yes.
And then on top, you will use a little bit of the green onion that's been soaked in water to get rid of the bitterness, and then a little bit of ginseng at the top. And you enjoy it together as you eat. Smells good. All done. It's quite simple. As I mentioned, this is an excellent party dish because the preparation is simple. You just need to take time to grill, but it's quite simple. How do you like today's recipe?
I'm going to try that one at home.
Yes, yes, it's quite simple, isn't it? And for marinating sauce, if you don't have everything, you may choose what you like. Also, you can add rice wine. So this is Susam-takkui, grilled chicken with fresh ginseng. Let's take a look at the procedure one more time to refresh our memory.
Koreans have developed a variety of grilled foods, such as grilled beef, grilled seafood, and grilled vegetables, and they are all popular side dishes on Korean dinner tables. Among various kinds of grilled dishes, 닭구이 is one of the most prized one, as 닭 is believed to be full of healthy substances. To make 닭구이, or grilled 닭, you need to peel and soak them in salt water to remove the bitterness, and then drain. Pound them with a mallet to tenderize. To season them, prepare red pepper paste sauce with a red pepper paste, sesame oil, sugar and chopped garlic, and green onion. When the 닭 and seasoning sauce are ready, brush sesame oil over the 닭 and give it its first grilling slowly over medium heat. Then baste the red pepper paste sauce on the cooked 닭. Grill again on low flame. 닭, a mountain herb whose roots have restorative properties, can be fully appreciated when treated in this manner. When serving, decorate the top with chopped green onion and sesame seeds. Korea's abundant harvest of the sea gives you lots of opportunity to eat grilled fish. Before grilling the fish, Koreans usually slit the fish to make it completely cooked before getting burned and sprinkle cheongju or rice wine to eliminate the fishy smell, and then salt and let stand. When cooking on a grill, it's important to heat the grill in advance so that the fish skin does not stick to it. And make sure to take your time when grilling. Grilled fish only seasoned with salt is a complete dish in itself. But if you want a spicy variation or want to eliminate the fishy smell, make red pepper sauce or red pepper paste sauce and baste the grilled salted fish with it. It tastes much more interesting than plain grilled salted fish. Some red meat fish, such as godungo or mackerel, and gongchi or mackerel pike are especially satisfying when treated in this manner. Traditionally, Koreans grill food on a wire mesh grill over charcoal, and it is still believed to be the best way to achieve the best flavor and taste when grilling. That's why authentic Korean cooks insist on grilling food over a charcoal even today.
I hope you enjoy the food story about grilling in Korean style. Now let's taste today's menu, grilled chicken, 수삼닭구이.
네.
냄새가 좋죠? Smells
그렇죠?
just wonderful.
불에 직접 굽는
예,
것은
예.
확실히 향이 달라요.
예.
아이고, 두 개나 많으네.
Two pieces for you. You worked very hard.
그다음에 이거 좀 넣어서
And then a little bit
잡수세요.
of green onion.
네.
And then 선생님 조금 진생 too.
진생투.
Yes.
그래요. 한국 사람들은
Yes.
건강하면
Yeah.
인삼이에요.
Best for your health there.
예.
So grilled chicken with green onion and ginseng. 저도 두 개 주시네요.
그래요?
I worked very hard too.
네,
Okay.
됐어요.
And ginseng. And when you serve, of course, you can put it all on top of the meat. But we wanted to show our, viewer to see the grilled meat. Yeah. 선생님은 다이어트. She's on diet. She gets one piece, but we get to enjoy this delicious chicken. That's right. Yes. How did you like the taste?
It tastes as good as it looks.
Oh, wonderful.
Great.
Did you taste the ginseng together?
No, not yet.
Yeah, that's what's so important, with this dish, with the ginseng.
No, it's good. It's not bitter at all.
Not bitter at
No,
all.
it's
You're
not.
right. Yeah.
Not when eaten with the chicken.
Yeah, and we think the combination of chicken and ginseng is really, they match very well, not only flavor-wise, but nutrition-wise too. So we have quite many dishes that we use ginseng and chicken together. And one of the examples is, you might have seen during summertime, it's a soup dish called samgyetang.
That's the baby chicken.
Baby chicken that you stuff with ginseng. You're right,
yeah, I've seen
because
it,
we really think those two ingredients match very well, like today's dish.
Yeah.
So with fresh ginseng and then grilled chicken.
그러니까 스테이크 같은 쇠고기나
예.
돼지고기, 또 생선, 또 조개
Yeah.
이런 거에다 이 양념을 하면은 서양식의 그 소금 맛하고는 간장이 들어가기 때문에 전혀 다르죠.
Yeah. So when you grill, meat, of course you can do Western style or any style you want to do, but this with a little bit of garlic, green onion, and soy sauce gives a nice Oriental flavor when you barbecue. And you can use the same sauce for chicken, fish, or beef, pork, just about any kinds you
This
can
is a
use
bit
it.
like the bulgogi seasoning.
Oh,
isn't it?
definitely, very much. Except when you make bulgogi, reduce the amount that you use ginger. Usually we
Yeah.
don't use ginger for beef, but the rest ginger is a very good addition.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely going to try this. So I normally use soy sauce, but adding all the extras would be good.
Yes, yes. And as I mentioned before, green onion, if you soak them in cold water, then you can add in your salad. Next time, try that. It really is very crispy, and it's almost like a sweet flavor you can feel instead of those spicy, bitter flavor of green onions. So we have, various kind of ginseng. We just love, Koreans love ginseng. We put a lot of different dishes. So with ginseng tea, and then sometimes we marinate it in honey. That's one way of enjoying ginseng.
It's
Yes.
supposed to give you a lot of energy. I know
Yes,
that my
yes,
uncle takes it
definitely,
every day.
Uh-huh. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think Koreans do too. We drink ginseng tea quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also it's almost like a Chinese medicine too. We would put ginseng on a lot of different, medicines or food,
Yeah.
thinking it really supposed to give you good energy,
Yeah.
good for your health. Have you decided a menu for your next party? If not, how about preparing today's recipe, 수삼닭구이, grilled chicken with fresh ginseng. You will enjoy this superb chicken dish full of refreshing ginseng flavor. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on More Than Kimchi. Until then, 안녕히 계세요.